Breaking news. Oba of Benin spits fire. Warn every sons and daughters of Edo to be weary of politicians. Call them cleaners. Accuse them of deceit, dishonesty, and that Edo's must not let themselves be deceived going into this election. Hello, my wonderful people. I am totally in support of the Oba of Benin. I stand with him on this ground and in these matters. Do you know what politicians do? They come to us, they lie, they give all forms of lying, deceitful words being said. Oh, I will do A, B, C, D, Z. They support Nigerians in just at the time of the election, just and only at that time. And at the end of the day, they allow Nigerians to wallow. Okay, they do everything possible to ensure that they frustrate every effort or anything being said about Nigerians. They totally eradicate it and they begin to focus on themselves and whatever is coming to them. This is what they continue to do. The Oba is warning every sons and daughters in Edo State to be very wary of these people. They lie, and that's their second nature. Okay, that's their second nature. The Oba of Benin was visibly furious the other day. He was pissed off and took a swift at political classes, politicians who have started on promises again. He pointedly accused them of deceit and dishonesty. He was charging the people to be very wary and not to take them by their words. It says they come and they make elaborate promises at the electorate. After elections, you don't see them. He particularly described them as cleaners, all without seemingly exemplifying what they are saying. They come, they tell the people we will do this, and at the moment seem to do a bit of cleanup, and that's it. The occasion was in the event of the right and the monarch speak on the the right reasons why electorate must vote the right persons moving forward. Oba stated this when the Vice President, Professor Yemi Osibanjo, visited him in his palace. The Vice President was in Edo to meet the delegates of the All Progressive Congress ahead of the party's primary election scheduled for the end of the month, but stopped first at the palace of the Oba of Benin and to greet and to pay homage. The Oba appreciated the vice president, but took a swift at politicians who are liars and says, we want good leaders who will be truthful to their words. We know you. We know who you are. You are a true son. Whereas the electorate believe most of the words politicians say to them. This is another time when politicians are coming out to make all forms of elaborate promises they never meant. At the end of the day, they will abandon the same electorate they called upon to vote for them. But you, the vice president, we've been checking you, are a man of track record we can see. I want to appeal to the politicians to make this country great. Nigeria is so blessed with great human and natural resources, but Nigeria is in a bad state because of bad leadership. We want to be able to state in Nigeria we enjoy good things of life, not in Dubai, not in the United Emirates, not in the United States, not in the United Kingdom, not running to Ghana. We want to stay in Nigeria and enjoy it point blank here. He appreciated the vice president who has come to pay respect to the culture and to the tradition of the Benin people. The royal father also prayed for the vice president and said he has really been exposed to the opportunity for him to continue in such a capacity if he becomes Nigerian's leader. So, the vice president, Professor Yemi Osibanjo, visited the Oba, but Oba was really quick to mention that he appreciates the vice president coming to his office, coming to his palace to pay homage to him, but also mentioned that a lot of politicians will come and they don't mean well for the people. He is not talking to the vice president per se directly to him, but he's talking about what politicians do generally. Okay, so his fury is not to the vice president, but he was just saying this is another time of elections, and that's what that's what politicians will do. They come to the electorate. They tell them, oh, we're going to do A, B, C, D, Z. The electorate believe them. They support them. And at the end of the day, they get to the position, and the same people who once stood with them, the same people who, stood and said, yeah, you will become president. We have heard you. We believe that when you get there, this and this and this and this is what you will do. The same people are left disgraced, because while you were promising them, they were also convincing others to say, come along now, vote such an individual. He has promised us change. We believe, don't worry. When he becomes the president, that road will be done. Okay, there will be electricity, constant power supply. This issue will be sorted out. Okay, so please, don't be afraid to wallow in your support. Go ahead, vote for such an individual. Why you see them going to figures and important personalities, so to say, is because those persons, have influence over other sets. And so the best thing to do, if you for instance, the Oba, for instance, endorses you, then you are sure of Benin vote. Because a lot of people from Edo State, will believe that the Oba, is making the right decision, is someone they love and respect, is seen as a father, someone who will not lie to them. Now, take for instance, the Oba has assured the people of Edo State, oh, Mr. W is the right candidate. I've spoken to him. And in fact, he promised us that the road between Delta and Edo will be done. He has promised me that, this whole problem, your children not having job, there'll be job creation. In fact, there are 7,500 jobs coming, and to Edo State alone, 1,000 will be given. That's 1,000 of our youth out of, we're going to ensure we bring in investors that will invest heavily, and there will be job creation. And apart from the government, 1,000 allocation capacity being given to Edo, there'll be other openings. And, people believe. Okay, people believe, and they're saying, wow, our Oba has made this negotiation for us. Our Oba has gone to ensure that our position, is seen, respected, and appreciated. Our Oba is going to speak for us. Then, because of what the Oba has said, not because they believe that person. Remember, we are making an instance. They will go ahead and they will vote. Then, after voting such an individual, the person gets in there and begins to disgrace the Oba, in the sense that he never keeps to the terms of the agreement it once told the people. Now, the same people who trusted the Oba will now be feeling very sad. So that's why you don't vouch for anybody. Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now.